Hello, one. Today we are going to see about a new model released from DeepSeek R1. It's released 2-3 days before itself. Uh, let's go and see how it is different from previous DeepSeek R1, how it is comparatively performing from OpenAI's O3 models, and also let's try to test the model. If you see, this is the DeepSeek's official news release. Like the model name is DeepSeek R1 0528. So they have said improved in benchmark performance, enhanced front-end capabilities, reduced hallucination, support JSON output and function calling. These both things I think very useful because function calling will be used for AI agents in writing code, and the JSON output is also very good for structured output. This is a very good thing. So now they have said we can test in ChatGPT and the API docs. There is no change. The open weights model is available in Hugging Face. So if we see the benchmarks, what they have claimed is right. The blue one with the striped one, the DeepSeek R1. The uh, the dark blue kind of thing is Win 3, and the lighter blue is DeepSeek R1. The OpenAI O3 and Gemini 2.5 are the all other colors. So if we see in comparatively other benchmarks, right, O3 is performing so well. We can clearly see that. In few places, Gemini is also beating DeepSeek. So we can easily see that it is kind of second place or third place. First place for sure goes to OpenAI O3 model. The second place is half Gemini 2.5, and third place is DeepSeek, or DeepSeek would be playing the second place role. If you see their Hugging Face, right, this is the important word what we need to know. They have said minor version upgrade. So DeepSeek R1, the model which they have released now, is a minor version upgrade, it seems. Still, they are saying the overall performance now performing than the leading models. They are nearby. If you see DeepSeek original R1, it is much lower than the latest model, and now they are trying to compete with their latest O3 and 2.5 Pro. So in AME test 2025, I said initially the old DeepSeek was 70, DeepSeek R1 was 70%, now it is 87.5, and they themselves has claimed this is an important point we will see later also. The average token used per question was 12K, whereas the new version average token is 23K. So the thinking token has been increased is what we can understand. This is what we saw in the above benchmarking test. So if you see artificial analysis report in their X platform is DeepSeek R1 leaps over XAI, Meta, and Anthropic, and tied as the world's number two AI labs and undisrupted open weight leader. That means what they are claiming to say is it has beaten XAI, Meta, and Anthropic models, but when we want to really do a vibe check, Anthropic's Cloud 4 is doing so good, it seems. That to Opus model, today also I saw article where Opus model is outpassing every other models. We'll do vibe check later, but if we see benchmark wise, it has passed everything, but not Gemini 2.5 and OpenAI O3 model. In artificial analysis, the difference between the previous and new DeepSeek model was initially it was ranked as 16 out. The artificial index is the latest DeepSeek R1 model has grown to 68, and OpenAI O1 was 62, and O3 was 70. This position of DeepSeek R1 is higher than XAI's Grok 3 Mini, NVIDIA's Llama Nemotron Ultra, and Meta's Llama 4 Maverick. Alibaba's Coin 3 253 billion parameter, and is equal to Gemini 2.5 Pro. That means we can easily understand that it is equal to Gemini's 2.5 Pro model. And these are all the benchmark upgrades. And this is also an important point, no architectural change. So only it is named as DeepSeek R1 0528. It is not named as R2 or something like that. But I was expecting R2, but R1's next version was only now we have. This is a post-training update on no changes with mm, DeepSeek V3 model with R1 architecture. So it remains the same large 671 billion parameter with 37 billion active parameters. Okay, right. In coding skill, what they have mentioned is significant leap in coding skills. But if I now matching Gemini 2.5 Pro, but if I see other YouTube videos or all other people, what they are saying, right? They are saying like DeepSeek R1, the latest, is not performing so good in coding. But we will check that also. Now, next comes the increased token usage. This artificial intelligence, I mean, artificial analysis also made this statement. DeepSeek R1 5028 used 58 million tokens to complete the evals of artificial analysis intelligent index. 40% more than the original DeepSeek R1. Original DeepSeek R1 used 71 million tokens, it seems. So if you see for Gemini 2.5 Pro, that is also using 30% more than what DeepSeek R1 0528 has been used. So that means Gemini 2.5 Pro is using more tokens than DeepSeek R1. It is thinking more is what we can understand. This is artificial analysis intelligent index. So initial DeepSeek R1 was at 60, now it is at 68. If you see O3 and O4 mini high are at same, okay. And DeepSeek is next coming. Next is the Gemini 2.5 Pro 68 model. Then Grok's O3 mini, sorry, Grok's 3 mini, which is 67. Then Alibaba's model. Then Nvidia's Nemotron. Claude 4 Sonnet thinking is comes under 61 as an index. Okay, the main thing what we need to see over here is Claude is best at coding, no doubt in it. But if you see right, it is the LLMs are not only evaluated on coding. LLMs are evaluated at multiple areas. Multiple areas in the sense instruction following, how it understands the world, everything is involved over there. So that's why Claude Sonnet is not at the first, but it is best at the coding. Next, frontier model intelligence over time. So if you see the black is OpenAI. OpenAI started it on November 2022, and it started. There was a major leap in the intelligence. Then there were minor leaps over there. Then after thinking came on September 2024, there was a very huge leap. Then now minor leaps are happening. If you see DeepSeek one, right? DeepSeek started at minor leaps. Then they also when R1 released, there was very huge leaps. Then now they are at top at the open source leaderboard. So if you see, OpenAI is commercial proprietary. These Meta and DeepSeek are open source. Google is proprietary. Alibaba is open source. Anthropic is proprietary. So three proprietary models and three open source models. So tokens, output tokens used to run artificial intelligence. Gemini 2.5 Pro used around 130 million tokens overall. That means it is thinking a lot. DeepSeek R1 used 99 million. DeepSeek R1 latest model used 99 million, and the old model used 71 million on the total. Claude 3.7 Sonnet also used quite a lot of tokens, 98 million. It's very near to DeepSeek R1. O3 is very less. O4 mini is also very less. That means if we understand right, with lesser number of tokens or thinking tokens or produce token itself, these O3 and O4 mini from OpenAI are doing a best job. Here I have pasted the Rubik's Cube problem, 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 Rubik's Cube problem. I have enabled the latest DeepSeek R1 thinking. Let's see how it goes. So one thing what I thought to cover is now everybody started hiding their models thinking, direct thinking capabilities. They are only showing the summarized one. Even Anthropic's 4 latest model is just showing the summarized thinking outputs. I think still DeepSeek is using, it's openly showing what is thinking inside the model. Thinking alone, it took for 447 seconds. That means, oh my god, it was around 8 minutes. After that, it took a long time to generate this much big code. Let's try running it here itself. I expected a 3D one, but still, if I click on something, it is not working. It's okay. As people said, I think maybe an issue. I asked for a 3D, but it gave it in 2D. There is no solve button. Okay, it is not able to pick up. But I thought DeepSeek R1 was a good model in coding, but DeepSeek now this latest model is not performing good. A few things are not working. Okay, let's try the next prompt. This is for hexagon which has bouncing balls inside it. There are 20 number of balls. We are using DeepSeek R1 thinking. Let's pass and wait and see. So the hexagon bouncing ball is also now completed. 455. Again, it comes around 7.5 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's around 8 minutes. It took another 100 seconds, I guess, to generate this. Let me try to run this. If I try running this file, right, it is not able to run. It is just stuck. There is some problem in coding aspects. Maybe it is comparatively better than DeepSeek R1. Our expectation on coding models has been increased. To give an overall conclusion, DeepSeek R1 is way better than the previous DeepSeek R1. When it comes to coding aspect, it is slightly struggling, but we need to see how they are going to manage or compete with OpenAI or Anthropic. Now people are completely evaluating. I feel like more than the benchmark what is shown, people are completely evaluating only based on how it codes well. Now benchmark is directly tied up to coding or coding tasks. Let's see in future how it goes. We gave two tasks, both the tasks failed, but let's see how it is doing.